Good evening. The video of a Polish man being tasered and dying at the Vancouver airport affected a lot of people. For one Okanagan couple, it brought up painful flashbacks. John Peters was tasered by RCMP in Kelowna earlier this month while he was sitting in his car. The couple is horrified at the Vancouver video. And as Leslie Ann McPherson reports, they are still trying to come to grips with their own ordeal.
It's just too overwhelming.
The release of the disturbing video showing a Polish man being tasered at the Vancouver airport recently has really upset John and Ann Peters.
I have flashbacks about this, and your sleep isn't all that peaceful either, you know.
Oh, it's very exhausting. I could only watch it one time.
It hit a little too close to home for the couple. Earlier this month, 68-year-old John experienced a taser firsthand when he stopped on Leon Avenue in Kelowna briefly to pick up his wife. The couple say their car is licensed for deliveries.
Police came up, parked beside, undid their window, and had some conversation with them about being double parked. And somehow this escalated to the point where John was attempted to be ripped out of his vehicle. He was punched in the mouth by the police officer and then tasered twice while he was still sitting in the car. He was handcuffed.
In my mind, what I keep seeing is John's horrified look on his face because this cop was so angry.
I was overwhelmed and bewildered, and then of course you're going to kind of react too, you know, because when they come on like that, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Ann says John had blood running down his chin and was pale, like he was in shock.
It weakened me. I felt it, and it weakened me.
John is about 5'6" and weighs around 145 pounds. He had a stroke a few years ago and lost the vision in his left eye. He also has a condition called aphasia that affects his comprehension. His wife tried to explain that to the officers and was shocked by what she heard.
We don't concern ourselves with people's health. That's not our responsibility. We don't.
John has met the officer that tasered him before. Last May, the policeman ticketed the senior for allegedly driving dangerously in a construction zone, but the charges for that incident were dropped. There's an internal investigation going on now with the RCMP.
Superintendent Bill McKinnon, the operations officer for Kelowna Attachment, has ordered a code of conduct investigation against the members who were involved in that situation.
Sergeant McLaughlin explains when a taser is used.
Well, to put it in layman's terms, they can be deployed when somebody is actively resistant or combative. And that could be to anybody, any member of the community or towards police officers.
If the investigation finds the officers acted improperly, they could be sent for more training or they could be disciplined. John says he hopes the RCMP take a second look at their people skills.
It's an ordeal I will probably never forget, you know. This is probably going to haunt me for the rest of my life.
In Kelowna, Leslie Ann McPherson, CHBC News.
And John Peters will be in court January 7th to face charges of obstructing justice, resisting arrest, and assaulting a police officer. Their lawyer says a formal complaint will be lodged against the police officer.